Hollywood's new obsession. Older women, younger men, 5 bold modern films. Hey, movie lovers. Have you noticed a quiet but powerful shift happening in modern cinema? More and more films are turning traditional romance on its head, placing confident, accomplished women at the center and pairing them with younger, fearless men who challenge their carefully built worlds. This isn't just a trend, it's a reflection of changing ideas about love, age, power, and freedom. Over the last few years, Hollywood and international cinema have embraced these stories with surprising honesty, sometimes tender, sometimes provocative, and often controversial. Today, we're exploring 5 standout films from recent years that dive deep into this dynamic. Some are emotional, some unsettling, and some unexpectedly uplifting, but all of them ask the same question: who decides when love is acceptable? Let's begin. My Old Ass 2024. At first glance, My Old Ass feels like a familiar teen comedy, light, playful, and slightly awkward. But very quickly, it reveals a much deeper emotional core. The story follows Elliot, an 18-year-old standing at the edge of adulthood. During her birthday celebration, something impossible happens. She comes face to face with her future self, now nearing 40. Her older self doesn't offer complex wisdom or grand life lessons. She gives just one warning: don't fall in love. It's advice shaped by regret, caution, and lived experience. But life rarely listens. Almost immediately after this encounter, Elliot meets someone who disrupts everything, challenging her beliefs, her emotions, and the fear planted by her future self. As the story unfolds, the film gently explores the contrast between youthful intensity and mature restraint. What makes this film special is its honesty. It doesn't frame love as a mistake or a fantasy. Instead, it presents it as a necessary chapter, something messy, illogical, and deeply human. Elliot begins to realize that maybe her older self didn't avoid love because it was wrong. Maybe she avoided it because it was painful. This film is a quiet reminder that growth often comes from experiences we warned against, that sometimes the moments we're told to fear are the ones that shape us the most. Lonely Planet 2024, set against the sun-washed landscapes of Morocco. Lonely Planet is a visually stunning and emotionally restrained drama about solitude, connection, and second chances. The film centers on Catherine, a successful writer who appears to have everything: recognition, stability, and a respected career. But internally, she feels exhausted and disconnected, unable to finish her latest work or feel inspired by the life she once loved. Seeking clarity, she retreats to an exclusive writer's residency, hoping isolation will help her rediscover herself. There, she meets a younger man, quiet, observant, and emotionally overlooked in his own relationship. What begins as polite conversation slowly transforms into something deeper. There's no dramatic seduction here, just shared silences, thoughtful exchanges, and emotional recognition. Catherine sees in him what she's lost: curiosity, openness, and emotional sincerity. He sees in her something he's never known, understanding without judgment. Despite the age difference, the film never sensationalizes their connection. Instead, it frames their bond as two lonely people finding each other on the same emotional wavelength. Lonely Planet isn't about scandal, it's about timing. About realizing that even later in life, it's possible to feel seen again. Bad Girl 2025. Bad Girl takes a much darker and more confrontational approach to this theme. Here, we meet a woman who embodies success-high social standing, professional authority, and total control over her public image. She's admired, respected, and carefully contained within society's expectations. But beneath that flawless exterior is a restlessness she's buried for years. Everything shifts when a younger man enters her life, fun, predictable, reckless, and completely uninterested in the rules that govern her world. Their relationship becomes less about romance and more about rebellion. With him, she steps outside routine, safety, and reputation. But freedom always comes with a price. As their connection deepens, the film explores how society reacts when women refuse to age quietly or desire safely. Her choices are judged more harshly than his. Her risks are seen as reckless rather than brave. Bad Girl is tense, uncomfortable, and intentionally provocative. It asks why ambition and authority are praised in women until they choose desire. Bridget Jones. Mad About the Boy 2025, one of the most anticipated returns in modern romantic comedy. Bridget Jones comes back older, wiser, and unexpectedly vulnerable. Now in her 50s, Bridget is navigating single motherhood, career pressures, and the strange new world of dating apps. She assumes romance is behind her something meant for a younger, freer version of herself. But life surprises her. Through a series of awkward, heartfelt encounters, Bridget forms a connection with a man significantly younger than her previous partners. He's optimistic, emotionally open, and refreshingly unconcerned with age or labels. What makes this film shine is its warmth. There's no mockery, no forced drama, just an honest look at insecurity, hope, and rediscovery. Bridget's journey reminds us that love doesn't follow time. It doesn't disappear with age, and sometimes it arrives to remind us of who we still are. This is a story about courage, the courage to feel again when it would be easier not to. Can you survive what I want? 2026, one of the most talked about films of the year, Can You Survive What I Want, pushes the theme to its most intense extreme. The story follows Elliot, a driven young man hired by Erica Tracy, a legendary artist known for her dominance, brilliance, and unapologetic personality. From the beginning, the power imbalance is clear. Erica is older, more accomplished, and completely in control. But she doesn't see Elliot as disposable. She sees him as inspiration. What begins as a professional relationship quickly ignites into something raw and overwhelming. Their connection is fueled by creativity, desire, and mutual obsession. The film doesn't offer easy answers. Instead, it asks difficult questions about power, consent, ambition, and attraction. Is their relationship exploitative or liberating? Is passion enough to justify crossing social boundaries, anchored by intense performances and undeniable chemistry? This film challenges the audience to confront its own discomfort. Final thoughts: these films represent a clear shift in storytelling. They challenge outdated rules about who is allowed to love, desire, and begin again. Modern cinema is no longer whispering these stories, it's speaking them openly. And whether gentle or provocative, each of these films reminds us that connection doesn't obey age, status, or expectation. So, which film from today's list intrigued you the most? Have you seen any of them already? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoy thoughtful, cinematic film collections like this one, don't forget to check out the links below for more recommendations. Until next time, keep watching and keep questioning the stories we've been told.